Oh, so, yeah, Ripto defeated. We don't even have to, like, go round and round. You see, it took me about 7, 8 hours total. About 7 hours, 7.5, 7:40 to beat the game, which is a lot more. Well, it's like 2 hours more than Spyro 1. I really don't get this. I really don't get this at all. I have to do a walkthrough for these. And we can go do this one now. We don't even have to go around and around the map. Finding the archways. Like I was saying, there's this guy, because it's China. And like you're thinking, okay, like this guy's selling fakes. I'm prepared for that. And he's like the most what's that blue flapping wings guy from episode 1 of Star Wars? He has such that vibe around him, and I only met the guy. He's just like, his English isn't very great, and he just sends me a disorganized PDF. You know what I mean? And you're just like, he just sends me a disorganized PDF, and it's like, hey man, it feels like that. Hey, you want video game? You want like car parts? That's everything. Yeah, he feels like that, where it's like, hey man, I just give you PDF. I got FIFA. I got EA controllers. I got like, what do you want, man? What do you want? I got like car parts. I got motorcycle. I got like, I got like, uh, I got like e-bike. I got cafe racer. Got hybrid bike. What do you want, man? I can do it. E-bike, commuter bike, fake bike. Got a real bike. Got fake bike. Got whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. And you're just like, oh, this guy is the shiftiest motherfucker on the planet. And it's like, oh, 3 days. Give me 3 days delivered to your door. Oh yeah, brand new bike. 5 grand. And you're like, that's £500 for a Kawasaki Ninja copy that is just a 400cc one. And it's that like, oh my god. And it's obviously just a crappy 400cc bike with a with the shell on it to make it look like a Kawasaki. So it's obviously not going to be a Kawasaki. It's not going to handle like a Kawasaki. It's going to look like a Kawasaki. And he's got ones that are like, hey man, I can get you put deposit down, can get you Kawasaki H2R. I'm like, that's bullshit. No, you can't. He's like, nah, man, you shouldn't think that, man. I can get you it. I'm just like, I'm giving him this accent. I haven't spoken to him in real life. I'm just giving him I want to say the Watto accent. What's his name? Watto? He just feels like that, Welcome to my stall. A bit of everything, What the boys like? Yeah, video game, movie, Spotify. I don't know. And literally, his cover art on his WeChat is like the Spotify artwork for Juice World of one of his albums. And I'm just out there like, yeah, that's just that guy all over in it. Like, it's just that kind of guy, man. Don't want to be a dick. It's that kind of guy. I gotta spit it. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, I fucked my voice doing the racist accent. It's not racist if it's an alien, says George Lucas. Yeah, and it was just very much like that, and you're like, oh my god, like, he is the guy. He's the guy who can get you stuff. You know what I mean? And he sent me this PDF. He's like, I can get you designer clothes. I don't have it on. Oh. Did the hippo clip out of existence? Or did he not trigger Did I quit the game? What happened to you, dude? All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. I left him behind. He got distracted by the tiling. Yeah, like, he feels very much like that, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like, no, man, I can get you Diavel. You want Diavel? I get you Diavel. 100 grand. I'm like, hey, the Ducati Diavel. Or Diavel. Diavel. Whatever. Sorry. I'll just butcher it until someone tells me I'm right, because I've never heard it spoken, and I probably never will, because it's not something that someone just talked about. And I had the Ducati game, and it wasn't spoken in the game. Thanks, I only spoke to you, but I'm sure I said that last time. I know. We're gonna go down. Before we couldn't do this because I didn't have the head bash technique. Follow Grundy. Me, Solomon Grundy. Oh, I thought you were literally going to come on the water with me, but that wouldn't make sense, yeah. Who is doing this to your people, and why aren't you stopping them? How many more? Yeah. Nice use of the armor thing there to let you walk on the water, like the lava. Pretty much, yeah, there we go. Now I've scraped you and you're no longer of use to me. Goodbye forever. Yeah, like, I don't want to harp on about how this guy sounds like the shiftiest motherfucker ever, but he is. But he has some real nice Yamaha R3 clones. And I was sat there like, that's a nice looking bike. And like, I thought he had Ducati Panigale clones, but he was trying to sell them like they were the real thing. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure an 899 Corsa is not 400cc because it's called the 899. Or the 1299 Panigale. Pretty sure that's not 400 or 600cc. Just gonna go out on a hint because you know they name them after their engine size, roughly. Like, fucking hell. Like, you might think I'm an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot. You know, it's sort of like, really, is this jackass trying to sell me a 400cc clone bike and calling it a real Panigale? That's hilarious. Oh, they're there. I was going to say, for some reason, the orbs haven't shown up on this one. Let's go look at Summer Forest, where the easy levels are, and just reap them easy benefits. Yeah, I got to chug this beer. Oh, I love my new apartment. It's absolutely awesome. I sent photos to other people, and they're like, oh man, it's so awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so glad that I got this apartment, but moving my shit, man, is going to be a nightmare. I'll probably have done it by the time this video goes out. I wish I was there already, man. Like, just, in China, it's either dealing with asshole who shouts at you because you don't just have a perfectly fitting box for every single appliance you ever bought. You didn't keep the original packaging, basically. And, he doesn't want to lift that, and it's like, bitch, that's why I hired you. Like, that's why I'm paying you money. If I could lift this and take it in a cab, I would, and that's what I'm doing with all my other stuff. So, why am I even going up here? It's just Hunter. There's nothing of value to say right now. Colossus is pretty much dead. I got pissed off at Colossus because I missed that. Oh, it wasn't that one. Glimmer glitched. I checked the whole level several times over when I was getting the other orb off screen, and there's one gem that is permanently missing, like it doesn't exist in the game world anymore. Or it's inaccessible, it may have gone through the geometry. Either way, Sparks cannot find it. I cannot touch it to trigger it, it's not there. And I looked all over and I was like, unless it's something like I have to hit a certain wall and it goes dring, and it's like falls out the wall, that's bugs the game out. And I had this before, and these are the worst type of bugs for me, because it's not something that you'd pick up unless the bug tester was doing the whole game. But I had this in Burnout Paradise on the 360, where one of the gates didn't trigger. One. And I went through the whole world multiple times to make sure I'd hit every gate in the game. And I was forever stuck on 499 out of 500, or whatever the number is total. And like, I literally bought the HD collection when I got this PS4 again, the HD Ultimate Box of Burnout, and just did it again to make a point. Because it didn't bug out this time. Thanks, EA. Like, you know, assholes. I'm just looking around. We can jump. We got this one, we didn't do it, and I was like, what do we do? And now we can bug that out. Oh, these guys pissing me off. That stress, that's just, and the Ocean Speedway baffles me, so let's just do this. Yeah, so, my life's getting good. Right up until I buy a motorcycle this mid-winter to early spring and instantly kill myself, so, you know, we can all look forward to that. Someone will live stream it and put it on YouTube, I'm sure. Because those bikes are mighty tempting. Yeah, so, yeah, my apartment's really nice, but we have to deal with moving people now, and I'm basically doing most of the fragile stuff, everything but my appliances myself, right? Because I was just like, I'll just do it myself. What's the fucking point? You know, what's the point in like hiring and paying like loads and loads and loads of money when it's like, oh, I don't think I could swim underwater yet when I first did this, or I just forgot to look in the whole lake. Yeah, and I'll just like, you know, do it this way. I'll just, you know, get most of it done myself, and then just get the appliances I either can't bother to take, or, you know, physically can't take. You know, it's just a pain in the ass like the TV. And I'm going to take a lot of the stuff that could shatter, like stuff like, what do you call them? All the crockery in that. That sounds really random. I will do it myself. I will not do it myself. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. It's just the four corners. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. yeah, so like looking at this bike or one of the bikes, and I thought, well, like, how wrong can he go with making his own? Oh, okay. Oh, he likes blue and yellow fish. Okay. Oh, he almost got me. I think I know where that is. Yeah. So yeah, I've been looking at those quite a lot. There's some really nice ones. I thought, yeah, well, look at the 250cc Cafe Racer ones, and I'm thinking, how wrong can he get it? It looks like a nice design. A lot of the parts are visible. I really like it. It's cheapish. I felt like, oh, it's more of a better option for me. It's not too high. I'm not a big fan of super sports, but I've always wanted to try handling one. See what kind of money I have around my birthday, and just see what he has available, and I want to get through the most of the winter if I can without buying one, because I feel like it's just going to sit there, isn't it? Because it's like I'm not going to feel comfortable getting on a proper like high performance ish motorcycle, or a motorcycle I do not entirely trust with my life. Uh, oh, I got my friend open the door. Yeah, so we're trying to work it out. He had some nice copies of a Yamaha R3 that I really, really liked because you could get them in all black and stuff. And I was just like, that looks really nice and sleek. And I don't really go for that stuff normally, but like, I'm interested. Yeah, I saw this before and I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Star. Moon. I was wrong. Star. Star. Wrong. This is just brute forcing, but fine. Ah, I see. Next is square. No square. Oh, shit. Next is red. It's whatever they have in common. Next is moon. Yeah. Oh, he just clipped out of existence there. He seems to go bing. I'm pretty smart for a dragon. You're pretty accepting for a racist. Well, I got your loot, bye. So I literally couldn't have done that one without being able to swim. That's 100%, and we are out of here. Just cleaning up, aren't we? Yeah, so I'm really digging that. I mean, I can't really show photos, and I can't really talk about it too much because, like, it's super fake and shifty shit, and I'm like, oh man, you're a bad person. like, But, I mean, how could he stay in business if all the stuff he sold was, like, dangerous? People would be like, dude, don't buy from this guy. Like, he, like, just sells you death trap shit. I just thought, well, like, he's got some nice stuff, and he seems to deal in actual motorcycles, too. Whether or not they're smuggled or stolen goods, I have no idea. But, that's a whole level 100%. Yeah, so I'm having a little think about that at the moment. My mate keeps going, the mate who introduced me to him. The mate who introduced me to him was like, oh man, we gotta get one. And I said, dude, I'm moving house. And he knew I was moving house. I was like, I can't just afford rent and all the deposit and the property costs and all the shit for moving and afford, like, in the same month, a whole fucking motorcycle. Are you crazy? And, like, let's be real about this. It's not a good time. We gotta check that he's okay and shit. And he's just like, oh yeah, man, yeah. You could teach me how to ride a geared motorbike. And I'm like, dude, I only know a little bit. Like, I know how to drive a motorbike. I'm not, like, a pro bike instructor. I didn't even pass my Mod 1. Like, I just knew why I failed multiple times. You know what I mean? You're learning from, like, a bad person to learn from, you know? Oh, that was the thieving orb guy. This is the stress turtle thing. This is do the manta ray riding. What else do we have? Autumn Plains. What's the lowest here? The Scorch. Gotta go with Scorch then. Best option. Yeah, and he was really going off on one about it, and he was like, no, man. No, we gotta get him. I don't know. And he said to me, I don't even like super sports, right? And he was going off on one about super sports, and he was like, I don't even like super sports, right? But I'm thinking, you know, we're just going to get one and we're just going to have a laugh. It's going to be fucking great. And I'm thinking, this guy, no, I'm not being funny. He's like nearly 50. He drinks a lot. And he's never driven a geared motorbike in his life. And he's like, yeah, it'll be fun. I'll just take it to work every day. I'll commute. And it's like a super sport. You're going to get on a super sport. And you've never driven a geared motorcycle before in your goddamn life. You're just going to buy one. And you said to yourself, I don't know. I don't think I can do this. It's like, yeah, you can't. Like, the whole point of motorcycles is you don't just get on a super sport. Even I'm sitting there looking at it like, yeah, I want the cafe racer. Oh, yeah, you. I remember you. Ooh, that was cool. We're going to see what we missed last time. Now we have all the traversal powers as well, which is like what was the problem before. I think for this. Yeah, and I'm trying to also buy shit for my new apartment to settle in, right? Like, I want to buy a few rugs. I want to get, like, you know, nice and cozy. I missed that just by sheer luck. Wow. Good job, it was a slow camel. I'm even lucky. Yeah, and, like, I was just sat there, like, you know, I was just sat there like, yeah, you know, like, do whatever you want, dude. But he's like, oh, no, you got to get one and help me learn how to drive. It's like, dude, I can't teach you how to drive because I can barely fucking drive them myself. And he seems to think, oh, you seem to know what you're talking about. It's like, yeah, because I know why I failed, like, multiple times. It's like, yeah, I've driven them in Nepal. I've driven them in my, oh, hey, we can shoot some monkeys. Monkeys and barrels. No way. Knock the monkeys out of the trees. Where are you going? Well, it'd help if you weren't in the fucking way. They can't hit you if they're not on the floor. Oh. Oh, okay, fuck me, I guess. There we go. Yeah, like, and he's, like, really trying to push me into it, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're on about. I don't know how to do this shit. I know vague shit, you know? How is he fitting so many monkeys in that barrel? That other monkey's a problem. And you saw there's only one orb over Hunter's head, which means that, like, you just do this once. Anyway, yeah, like, he just keeps going on about it, and I'm like, well, I'll have a think about it, dude. And he's like, yeah, it'll be really good. He's like, do you want to, like, they're obviously fake, right? So, like, maybe we'll talk to this South African guy that keeps recommending them to us and, you know, get a few more details about his. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? Trying to, like, encourage some degree of sanity in this conversation. Because I'm like, yeah, one is a hilarious experiment to see how good this fake is. The other is you're taking this as a good opportunity to learn on what could be a death trap bike. You know, it could literally just have the worst system. You know, something could fuck up horribly into it. And I wouldn't want you to, like, come away from driving your first geared motorbike and you just being stressed and you're crashing and you're in danger and you're like, oh fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, it's different from a guy who has some experience who's like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll just have it, like, you know, I'll practice every now and then for fun. It's not gonna be my commuter bike. I had an e-bike scooter moped thing for that. You know, that's what I take to work. This will just be, you know, every now and then when I'm, like, got a day off and I feel like rocking it down to the shops or something, or, like, just having a bit of a ride, you know, because I like to ride, and, you know, just testing it, seeing what it can do, see how good a fake is, see how much $5 can buy me of a motorcycle, and just, you know, if I crash it, I'm not going to give a shit. It's $5. I just hope I don't fucking die in the process, you know? And that's, like, my mentality with it. Whereas he's like, yeah, this will be my commuter bike. He's like, you're going to commute every day on a super sport after never, ever driving a motor. Okay. And he's just like, you know what? He's older than me. He's fucking lived through a lot more than I have. I'm sure he'll be fine. Like, I'm not going to talk down to him and say to him, oh, dude, I think that's a really bad idea. Because I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, he's happy. And a little voice in my brain's going, biking, yeah, let's go. And it's just going nuts about the idea of getting on a bike again. And it's like, you know, I'm so bike starved that I'm just sitting here like, I don't even give a shit. These old guys look like Grimace in cosplay. Did I say that last time? Now the other one was get the genie, right? How many? Oh, we got 45. There's only 10 more, right? Oh, where is this? He's always at the same place, though. Oh. Will he stop after a while? Oh, he just gets bored and goes, ah, nuts to this. That's fine. I now know what he'll do. I thought I had to actually catch him, you know. Apparently not. Just have to wreck his shit a bit. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by snoots. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just sat there like, oh, hey, man, like, I got him, that's what matters. Ow. Such an evil person because he gives you infinite retries and just lets you keep trying to catch the flipping thing. Oh, they stay on the ground for a while. Ugh. Made that harder than it needed to be. Oh, really? Wow, because you weren't annoying enough already, you twat. Sorry, that was really aggressive. I seriously thought she was gonna cancel my mission because she's like, "Hi, this level, oh hello," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, kill yourself!" God damn it! God fucking damn you people! Remind me to go back and pick up those gems later. This isn't the stream, but whatever. Get wrecked. Won't I? So I feel like it's just follow you and don't get hit. When I realize that I'm not supposed to be catching you, I'm just kind of like doing this. Like, oh no. It's almost like there's loads of space for me to just, oh. Hello. Oh. Just follow you. Wing, wing, wing. Oh. Bouncy. Big bouncy balls. So fuck those I'm going on. Good job they all just find the same things and think to give it to us. So there's only actually like 9 more orbs, right? That's the crazy thing. It's like, oh, to beat this game, you don't even have to get 100%. It's like, just get like 10 more orbs, I guess. Whatever, we don't fucking care. It's just like, okay. We're actively not encouraging you to beat the game 100% because it's like a ball ache, so... Maybe there's a lot of criticism for Spyro 1 being so, like, unfun in the post-game. Because it's really unfun in the post-game, holy shit. You know, it's like, oh, you can beat the game, it's 7% away from completion. What do you have to do? Do this really fucking technical and tricky platforming for Treetops and a few others, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Like, you know, it's not even that hard, it's just like 1 or 2 things I have to go through, and it's just like, nah. I refuse, you know what I mean? I might leave it there for today. Oh, I still got so much beer. I mean, we could try one more, but I'm at 14%. I don't want to take it too far. Yeah, so just the bike stuff is just it's tempting because my brain is like, I really want to ride, but it's like, at the same time, I don't want to die. You know, Chinese traffic isn't the best place to be driving. A lot of people pull out, a lot of people drive at 15 kilometers an hour everywhere, a lot of people just pull their carts into the street or walk across the road, trying to literally get hit for insurance money. Like, you're just dealing with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And you're just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. So, no. That was fun, but I really don't think we have the, the battery to do that. So I'm just going to float around and finish my story. Yeah, it's just very, how do you say? It's very tempting, but at the same time, you got to think the environment that you're in, the motorcycle you're driving, and the skill level you'll have. Do you really think this is the best, most optimal situation? But part of my brain's like, fuck it, I'll just drive it for fun when the roads are empty. It's like, yeah, good work, logical brain. You know, battle between logic and just the more, instinctive, or the more just like following, like, heart versus mind. And it's just like, I want to do this thing because, like, thing. And it's just like, yeah, but, like, wouldn't you rather, like, and it's like, yeah, I just want to do the thing because thing. And you're like, oh, this is going to go really badly, but at least I'm not using it as a commuter bike, right? And, if the guy says, oh, that's just a deposit and it's like this much again, I'm just going to go, your friend that met you in the bar and said it's only $5,000 lied. It's $5,000 deposit, and he had to pay a fuck ton more. Like, I don't know where he got this $5,000 from. Anyway. Ooh, that looks breakable. I was wrong. There's this one orb in this world that I can't get, and I have to look at a net walkthrough for it. Because I'm dumb. Anyway, I'm going to finish for now. I may never do a Spyro LP again. Spyro 2 LP again. Much like I'm like, oh yeah, almost finished Spyro 1. Almost finished Crash 1, 2, and 3. Never gonna finish those games. Same with Duquette, actually. And Okami. Holy shit, I need to finish Okami. Anyway, not that that matters. I'll show you the thing that I can't get because I'm too bored/lazy to bother to look up a net walkthrough. Look, it's slightly higher than me. I don't get it. I want it. Oh. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. If you never see me play Spyro 2 again on the channel, it's because my brain says, time for Spyro 3, and then my whole body just goes into a state of, like, acid reflux, and my kidneys shut down, and I start shaking violently, because, seriously, fuck Spyro 3. But we may play it. There was a lot of hilarious bugs for Spyro 2 that just show that Activision stopped fucking caring at some point in this game. Or like the bug testing area company did. Or they weren't given enough time and were told, just fucking ship it. Should I just end the video? I should just end the video. Why am I still talking? Oh, because beer. Yeah, bye.